put the oil in the nas reservas. Put the oil nas reservas. I explain in Portuguese because I don't know how I speak this in English, because a gente aprova os projetos nessa janela porque o projeto é aprovado nessa janela, incorporado na reserva de óleo e vai para pesa no valor da empresa and the other things. And every month, between April and September, I work a lot. This day it's crazy because I have meetings every day during the day. It's very crazy because I work in 12 projects in this year.
Wow, it seems very stressful.
Yes,
and
because of this, I choose the time at 7. When I have this time, I choose the 7 because it's more easier.
Yes, got it. That's okay. You're welcome anytime to come. It's good to see you here. So, hello YouTube, and for those who will be watching us later, I am Ana Laura. I will be your hostess today. And here with me we have Murilo, Ricardo, and Katiana. And today we're going to talk about memory, but first let me just make a quick introduction about how TNT works for those who doesn't know us yet. So we are a community where we came here to communicate in foreign language, right? Not just English, but also Spanish, Italian, and French, if I'm correct. The live meetings are not regular classes. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to correct anyone. There's no material or homework. We are here just to have a nice chat, to practice our speaking skills in order to develop confidence and achieve fluency, right? But if you're interested to, get some classes, material, get corrected, you can check all the available options in our website, right? TALKNTALK.com.br. And I believe that's all. And let's get started, right? To today's topic. We're going to talk about memory. We just watched a quick video of TED, right? And talking about, let's get to the questions, right? Maybe, first we can start presenting ourselves, right? And maybe answering question number 1 as well. Murilo, could you start?
Myself before I start? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. My name is Murilo. I have 30 years old. I live in Laguna, Santa Catarina. I work as front-end developer. And I've been training English in TALKNTALK since September last year. My free time, I love wake up early and watch series and movies, play sports. Yeah, I'm here for improving my English, make new friends, and know about new cultures. That's it.
What about question number 1? Are you good at remembering things? Do you can remember easily? There's something you can remember at all? I have some difficulties.
I'm not so good for remember stories and things, but I try to annotate in my book, eu sei, caderno, yeah, and review after my study. It's important for keep memory in my mind. Yeah.
Awesome. Yes. So I believe that we are on the same page. I'm not so good at remembering things, but I always try to write it down to remember after, right? But I'm pretty good remembering people's faces. If I know someone new, just one time, I can, if I see them on the street, I can remember easily, but unfortunately, I'm not so good with names. So I have to ask a lot of times their names, but their faces I can pick right in just one time. Thanks, Murilo.
To become
Oh, go ahead.
to become easier, remember something it's important, link it with another thing, yeah. Link your name
Absolutely.
with another object, for example, yeah. It's kind of stuffs. And link is some subjects with another thing, it's important for you remembering another time.
Yes, you're right. If you associate with other informations, right? It's
Associate
easily.
the key.
Absolutely. Yeah, Murilo mentioned something that he loves to wake up early, right? That's interesting. I never heard someone, oh, I really love to wake up early.
Yeah,
early, like what, 6, 5 p.m.? I don't know.
yeah. It's hard because it's colder, but it's not a problem. It's a big challenge for me, for myself.
Oh, awesome. Got it. Thanks, Murilo. And you, Ricardo, can you present yourself and answer question number 1?
Okay. Well, I'm Ricardo. I live at São Vicente, is south coast from São Paulo. That's a city among Guarujá, Santos, Praia Grande. And it's the first city of Brazil. And I'm married, I have a daughter, and I love watching movies, hang out with my friends and family. I believe that's it. How about the question? I consider myself not it's not a quality, in my opinion. Well, sometimes that's weird, you know, because I was watching the video and they tell about the synapses and how the brain divided the memories in the long period or short period and some things. Sometimes there are, I don't know, some information that keep on my mind and the others not. And I desire sometimes that I specific things that I could remember, but I unfortunately not. I don't know. I read some articles and other things that's about there are 4, I don't know, types of memory. There is some person learn or save in your brain things when they are writing, and others when they listen or watching. In my case, I don't discover correctly the best way, but I believe that's watching is the best way, I believe.
Yes, that's true. I heard that maybe the best way to remember and keep something on your mind is try to learn to another to teach to another person, right? That's because you have to remember and dominate that topic to discuss or teach someone else, right? Really interesting. Awesome. Thanks, Ricardo. Let's hear now from Katiana and you. Can you present yourself and answer?
Yes. Hi, guys. My name is Catiana. I'm 39 years old. I'm married. I have a little daughter. The name of my daughter is Ana Carolina. This girl, it's it stays sometimes in the immersions in English. And I am engineer. I work with projects in the oil and gas sector. I think I complete 1 year in TALKNTALK, and I think in few weeks I start one immersion for beginners in TALKNTALK, and I stay here because it's very important for me working and speaking very well in English, because I have plannings for work abroad with the company in the other countries, and I dedicate every day 1 hour of my life for immersions because it's important. About this question, for me, I'm not a person who I don't remember anything. I need to put everything in my schedule, in the papers. I use the papers a lot, because if I don't plan in the things, I forget, because I have different things all the same time. When I work with different projects, and every project have a schedule, have a things for to do every day. And if I don't use the schedule and the dashboard, because I develop a dashboard in Power BI for looking for the schedule, I think it's not possible to do this activity what I do. And I don't remember anything. I put everything in the schedule. I use for my past. I don't remember pessoal things, but for me, for the schedule of my house, for example, I put the things in the cell phone, and sometimes the smartwatch remember something for to do. For me, it's more easy because my memory is not so good.
Yeah, but in your case, you're a little overwhelmed with things to do, right? So it's completely understandable that you need all these tools to remember, because I believe that anybody could remember just by herself or himself all that's things, right?
I remember in the past, I focus in one thing, because I work in the factory. I work. My position is a manager of a team in this HSE, safety and health engineer. It's more easier because I focus in one thing. I do the things in this area, but now I work in different things, and sometimes I say no, it's very crazy, because the problems pipocam, surgem, begin. I don't remember this thing in English, but surgem every day. And the memory, it's not so good, because now I'm not so young.
That's comprehensible, right? No problem at all. So maybe I already have my question, my answer to this question, right? So one thing that I really can't remember also, it's like my passwords. I don't. I have some difficulty. And you, Ricardo?
Yeah, me too. I have the same problem, but I use a technique. So in this case, I after that I never forgot the password.
Which technique? Share with us. That's a
I
utility.
I choose my name in different way, and sometimes I put the month and the year. So in this case, I just follow the the current date or something. So it's
Oh,
easy
got it.
because
Awesome.
nowadays the guys request a lot of different characters and something that
Yes.
sometimes I hate this thing. For example, in softwares, cell phone softwares on, for example, in bank,
Yes.
I have to put my password, electronic password, after when I am finished the transaction. I don't know. I have to put another password, and there are a token too. So in this case, if the thief, if the hacker can discover these things, that's okay. I don't. I won't complain about it. Okay, my friend, you have success. Go ahead, because if you discover two passwords and the password the token too, okay, my friend, you deserve this money. But
No.
yeah, but about the number two question, question number two, the last time you forgot something, every day, I believe. Uh, well, normally I don't forgot situations on my job, on my work, because as Katiana told, I use the same tools. I use the Outlook and the others softwares because I prefer keep my things organized, because I'm fear that you forgot some important event or another thing. So, and when I receive a mail, I try to do these tasks the same time that I receive it, or I use the calendar to skip for another day or another time.
Awesome. Got it. Thank you, Ricardo. And you, Murilo, what about you? Can you remember the last thing you forgot?
No, I can't remember the last time happened it, but I think I forget a lot, mainly about names, about names, new names, that I know new people, and I try to remember its name. I always talk, I always stood, and different names that exactly is, yeah. Sometimes my friends allowing a lot with it because I changed the name of this some person. Yeah, her name is, it's crazy. But yeah, I try to better it myself. For example, according to the video, it's important you don't have problems in your life. Or less problems, because everybody has problems in your life, but it's important you have avoid problem for you try to memorize it better.
Yeah. It's funny because you mentioned about forgetting people's names. Also, my mother's do it all the time. She passes through the people in the street and she say hello. Oh, and the person remember her name, but she doesn't remember the person's name. So it's a problem, but that's okay. And yeah, about what you mentioned, we can relate to yeah, like everybody has a level of stress, right? No one, like you said, has no problems, but yeah, we should take care of ourselves better, right? like eat better, exercise, try to maintain a good balanced life, right?
Most people try to remember something, but at the same time thinking in billion things, yeah. It's important to
Yes.
focus in one thing, yeah. But I think with what help it, I think meditation helps a lot. You focused in
Yes,
your life.
absolutely. Yeah, you're right, Murilo. And you, Katiana?
The last thing I forgot, it's the birthday of my friend yesterday. I don't remember the birthday of the people. It's very difficult for me. I stay in the WhatsApp group and I speak for the first time and I don't remember the birthday. But the other friends say, "She, Fulana, it's your birthday. Happiness for you." And I don't remember this data. It's very difficult. The data for me of the birthday, it's very difficult. Very difficult because in the past I used the Facebook, and the Facebook, it's very good with these things because remember of your friends' birthday, the friends' birthdays. And now I don't use more Facebook. I use more LinkedIn, and the LinkedIn don't remember these data.
Oh, that's sad. But fortunately, yes, we kind of have this remembering thing, like the WhatsApp groups, when you see all that people, congratulating the person, right? So, oh, you go with the flow. Congratulations, Fulana. Happy birthday. So, yeah, but you want to say something else, Kitchen? Sorry.
No, no.
No? So let me see for me. Yeah, the last thing I really forgot, it was like an appointment with my boss. Because during my work, I was so overwhelmed with other things. And then I didn't was seeing my email or on the computer. I was solving other problems and then I forgot completely. But yeah, now I put some, alerts in my cell phone as well. Because the sound stops me doing anything and focusing. I have to do this right now. Stop the other things, right? But yeah, let me see. We still have some time. This one, I'm curious to know about you guys' opinion about question number 6. Could you start, Murilo? This one.
Yeah, what could be the pros and cons of having a perfect memory? And yeah, if everyone doesn't have a problem, has problems, I think it's you become your memory better. Yeah. What's the pros? I could mention some things. The pros, let me see. Yeah, the pros will keep your mind free, yeah, and you try to annotate in paper how Katiana said, or how Katiana do, yeah, and review, it's important, and o smartphone, yeah, recognize some things, yeah, it's important. I think there are so many apps for it. And the cons. I don't know. If I have so much time for thinking about it, I bring another points for us. That's it.
There's no problem. So you can still thinking about it, maybe share with us late. And you, Ricardo, for you, what do you think about question number 6?
There is a film, it's called Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Em português, Brilho Eterno de uma Mente Sem Lembranças, né? That's
It's with Jim Carrey, right?
Jim Carrey and the Kate Winslet. That's nice because, well, the guy is falling in love about the Jim Carrey, and the character was falling in love, and he removed off your brain this memory, and so that's nice. I don't know, but in my opinion, is this situation is just have pros, don't have cons, in my opinion. That there is a trigger normally about the memories is the feeling. So when you have a trauma, is you became involved about something emotionally, is certainly this kind of memory became blocked in your brain because a high level of feeling is provoke that memory blocking your brain. So in this case, it's not relevant. You tell about cons because, for example, if you have a perfect memory and remember everything, is don't relevant if you, for example, I wanted to forgot about a bad situation, and probably if you don't have a good memory, normally you became you have a memory about a emotional situation in your life. So in this case, perfect memory and the emotional situations have the same power. So in this case, don't have cons situations like that. About pros, is wonderful if you there are another move. I forgot the name is I don't have good memory. Is a film of a Bradley Cooper film. I don't know. They use a kind of medicine, and he remember of everything. Is really nice, this move. And sometimes you don't remember a specific thing, but this situation was saved in your subconscious. In this thing, when you take this pill, everything, every life, everything about the memories is easily accessible in your brain. So in this case, remember everything about English, for example. And so in this case, I forgot a word or a meanings, but certainly in the past, you keep in touch if this word but you don't remember a specific time. So in this case, it's very nice. If you made a research, I put the name of the movie in chat. On chat.
Yes, please. The Bradley Cooper name
Yeah.
film, right? I don't watch it, yes, but I love to see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's nice.
Thanks for sharing, Ricardo. And you, Katiana, what's your opinion about
I
question number
remember,
6?
no limits.
No limits.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very nice. Sem limites.
Awesome.
Is the question, is the number 6 pros and cons of having a perfect memory?
Yes.
It's an interesting question. And I think the pros, it's you remember all the things. And I think it's a good thing. And for example, if you are studying, you remember everything. And for example, a good memory is necessary for these things. I'm not this kind of person because I need, when I study, I need to review the things because I remember more easier when I review the things. But for the other hand, the cons. I think I wish for a good memory for remember everything. For me, it's not the cons. For me, it's very. If I have a good memory, it's a dream.
Got it. I see your point. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I remember one thing. Sometimes people have a good memory and stay with, for example, se for uma pessoa rancorosa, stay with this memory for many years in your mind. It's a cons, but I think it's not so about memory, but about the feelings and how do you do with your feelings. But it's
yes, maybe it's more related to forgiveness, right? This capacity, and not that you truly forgot, right? You just forgive, right? But yeah, I was more thinking like I believe Ricardo mentioned about traumas, right? Maybe some people pass through some experience that they doesn't want to remember at all. And then if you have this capacity of a perfect memory, maybe it would not be such a good thing for them. Fortunately, I don't have any memory that I would like to forget, but I was more thinking people that have passed through a tough trauma, That's why I put the cons. But yeah, the pros would be it will have no limits, like the movie's name, right? We can remember so many things, could remember so many informations. It would be really useful, right? Even studying English, especially that, right? We just could see or hear a new word, and remembering the meaning, how to use it, right? Really, it would be good in this aspect, right? Let me see. Oh, this one. I wanna know your guys' opinion. Murilo, you that work with IT. About question number 8. Are computers making our ability to remember better or worse? What do you think, Murilo?
Depends on you.
Go ahead, Murilo.
Yeah, for me, I remember better because I annotate everything that I search. Is important, but if you use the social network a lot, yeah, with the bad things, your storage only bad things, just bad things, it's make better for your mind, yeah. And the computer is not so good for it. But if you use the computer, it's the better tools for storage things. Yeah, in my
Yeah,
case,
yeah.
because algorithm will show for us so many bad things. When I search about bad things, algorithm gets this information and
Tu não pode ficar
and it brings only bad things. Yeah, it's not so good.
Got it. And you, Ricardo?
Well, I believe that's the technology in general let your memory worse. But well, I believe that's the function of technology is that's purpose of the technology. Let our lives better. So I don't have to memorize, for example, phone numbers. When I was a child, I have to memorize, and I remember the name of my house when I was 80 years old. 35, 45, 56. But nowadays, I know my number, but for example, my number's wife or another's my brothers, I can't remember because I never have to remember because I just use the cell phones or even address, the way, the
Yes.
path from a specific. Sometimes I have to search the maps or request help during the the path or something. Or nowadays is much easier because you just put on GPS and just have to pay attention on the street and don't. It's much better because sometimes you have to pay attention in a lot of different situations. Maps have to, for example, stop on a street or a highway, and nowadays there are a lot of violence. So in this case, we have to stop in a specific street and have some problem about the violence. So, but I believe that is, I don't know, but I believe that is these things like remember the phone number, address, the path, and some things. I believe that's it. Let your memory better. So in this case, maybe it's possible to how do you say, let your brain more lazy. I don't know.
Yes. So I believe that I agree with Ricardo. I'm not so with a uh founded opinion about it, but I have heard that this
Yeah, it's just a
silly
feeling.
informations.
I just a
Yeah.
feeling. I don't have I don't manage research about it. So
Yes. So like yeah, the technology in general help us to handle and remembering this like silly or little informations, so in theory we would have more space to remember more important things, right? But I have heard that these smallest exercising remember these silly things could be maybe uh, just like the exercise that our brain needs. So I don't know, maybe, yeah, like I mentioned about it, the passwords that I have this difficulty is because all the time I put, oh, remembering me. And then I never have to put the password again to type it. So if I lost it, or if I had to, make the login in other machine, I can do it. I can remember. So I don't know, maybe I don't know. I don't have, I'm not so sure, but maybe sometimes it made us a little bit lazy, as Ricardo said. I don't know. I have no sure. I'm not so sure. Yeah, this one is, I'm curious to know about you boys. Question number 9. Murilo, could you read for us and share your thoughts about it?
Yeah, is there something that gives you a nostalgia? How do you pronounce this? Nostalgia.
Nostalgia, I
Yeah.
think. Let me see. I'm not so sure, but go ahead.
Does it feel good or bad for you? Oh, sometimes good, sometimes bad. Depends the nostalgia. Yeah. I always remember nostalgia when I'm in some place, for example, anywhere. I remember, oh, I already made it in the past. If I am crazy, oh, it's really, I don't know. But I feel so good and they may when I have been. But when I has bad situations, yeah, or bad problems is not so good. But it's just enjoy, yeah, just just and yeah, not get for my life this, but I experience, yeah, situation. It's important. Yeah, mainly about I remember in the past when I watched movies about the terror. Yeah, a lot of premonição. Yeah, you have premonição. I'm afraid when I thinking about it. Condition. It's some mainly when I have dreams, yeah, at night.
Really?
Oh, I wanna wake up because it's not make good for me. I wanna wake up, but premeditate the situation. When I talk about bed, I don't like.
Got it. So you like horror movies, right? And premonição triggers your nostalgia. Got it. What about maybe a song? Could you mention a song that made you feel nostalgic?
Yeah, make sure. And
Which one? Can you share with us?
about the rock, because I listen rock a lot, yeah. When I remember song with my friends, for example, my friends creating a song in my region, and I think I already listening this song. I always like it, this song, but you create, yeah, I don't know. But I'm so happy when I happen.
Got it. So rock songs, right? That you said.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Awesome. Thank
I
you for
listening
sharing.
it since when I was a kid. I've been listening.
Oh, and got it. So you remembers your childhood.
Yeah.
And your friends.
Exactly.
Got it. Thanks for sharing, Murilo. And you, Ricardo, do you like feeling nostalgic?
Certainly. Everything, photos, smells, songs. The most part of the time is good. But I don't know what happened, but there is a song, it's called the Nikita of Elton John. I don't know what happened, but this song make me sad. I never have the interest to read the lyrics and try to translate, but I don't know. The song is a little sad for me. It's kind of like it's like how do you say? Produce me not exactly a correlate the event, because I don't have any problem when I was listening this song, but I don't know. But essentially is cause me good feelings when listen to some songs or saw photos and the smells too. That's nice. Sometimes I smell something and remember a good situation on the past. That's nice.
Which smell? Can you give us an example?
Smell of a candy that my grandmother made in the past. That's nice. It's a Portuguese candy. It's called filhoses.
Filhoses.
Yeah, it's nice. And my grandmother put a lot of how to say canela. I forgot.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Yeah, and when I smell canela, sometimes I remember of my grandmother. It's a good memory.
Oh, awesome. I never tried this Portuguese candy. How is it called? Can you say it again?
The name filhoses.
Filhoses. I never try it. I will search for it. I love cinnamon. I put in hot chocolates, or when it's cold, I eat with, banana as well. It's so good. So about me, there are a lot of things that triggers me nostalgia. But I would say like songs, all the songs of, if I could pick one, all the songs of, Fala Mansa. Because I remember when I was a kid, my oldest sister, she loved to go to this, to dance forró, and I remember she listened to it and preparing herself, put her makeup on, changing her hair, and going to these parties when she was, a young lady, and I was playing dolls with my dolls on the floor by her side while she was doing it. Oh, Ricardo, leave us, but there's no problem. We almost have no time, but yeah, I would pick these things, these songs of Fala Mansa that remember. I have this clear memory when I listen to Fala Mansa. Yes, so Murilo, let me just put some links on the chat, right? Unfortunately, we are running out of time, but let me just put some links on the chat. So if you could go on the first one and send your feedback, right, about this meeting, me as a host, and share Any topics you want to discuss later in the future would be nice, would be awesome. And the third one is for this live on YouTube. So if you can go there, hit the like button, right? Subscribe in TNT channels would be awesome as well. And that's it. Thank you so much for coming and staying with me until the end. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Okay, have a good day as well. Stay
Bye.